Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure, where I have cleared out some space on my laptop, so we shouldn't have to worry about my computer going that slow trying to figure out the game again, because that was ridiculous, and I didn't realize how my saves were being piled up. But it should be good now. So keep this hand. It's not the best hand, but it's not bad. All right, so let's see. Why don't we get out that? And I got two. I can get another bow out. Let's do that. We'll get another bow. And we'll end. Right. Now we shall forest. And then... No, can't do the Hall of Champion yet. Let's do the Hall of Triumph. Picking green. Right, and then we'll end. We're going to get out more white. They're not playing anything. It's a bit worrisome because I know he is a giant, which means he's going to have something big to play. Alright, let's get out our champion. And we'll pop our amulet, getting a forest. They are going to kill my champion, so that's not cool. What do they use? Swords of Plowshare. Cool. Okay, well, it is what it is. Alright, they're gonna get another plane, still not doing anything. Let's get out our person also that powers up elves. Pop these for another bow. Got 3 bows out. I already played a land, yep. I want to wait till later to play her if I can. And I shall end turn. They didn't even play a land, so that's a good sign. Alright, so we're up to 6 mana. Could actually play our 8 with 6, but I prefer... really to get him out after they play a creature. Let's see. Play this as a 5/5. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna play it for 5. Auto do it. Not gonna tap a land because I don't have any. Oh, and he gets the power up from them and them, so it's a 7/7. Nice. We'll attack with our 2/2. They tap all their land for Wrath of God. Okay, cool. Alright, door to nothingness. Might actually be looking into that this time. Alright, let's get our Titan Ape out, because at this point, we need something. And they get a 5/5. Cool. Sword of War and Peace. Good. Let's power up our ape. We'll attack with our ape, who has protection from white. They'll lose some life. I'll gain some life. They hit me for 5. That's fine. They're going to play another white creature, but again, doesn't matter. And we're just going to do attack and win. They can't block because I have protection from white. There we go. Wrath of God almost messed me up. 45 shards? Good lord. None of your artifact creatures may attack except for this one. That's a bad card. This card has vigilance as long as you control a gate. Discard enter, starting with you, each player votes. Oh, good. Vigilance, creatures you control get O2 and have vigilance. That's not bad, giving everything vigilance. Alright, so let's see what else we got in the chest. Green and white. When it dies, you create green and white elf knight with vigilance. Okay. Let's head down. I want to... Nope. I wanted to try to scoot around him and fight the guy blocking the chest. Alright. So... This is good. Definitely with early game Hydra. And doubly season. Oh, that's going to be crazy. We're going to keep this hand. They're going first. Get out tap land. I'll get out my forest. Get out our Elvish War Master. And then we'll end. They're going to get out a mountain and then get a monk out with lifelink. And their instants and sorceries have lifelink as well. Right, then we shall... Traveler's Amulet, Forest, play Forest, doubling season. Oh, nope, not doubling season. Nope, game. That was my bad. I clicked end turn. That's what the end turn button does. It ends your turn. Right, actually, let me do him because he's going to be more ramp than rampant growth. Alright, so now I got 3 elves, so he taps for 3. I got these 3, so I tap for 6. Good. So I could get out doubling season, then I could get out my Hydra. That's gonna be great. Alright. Create an elf. Oh, and I can get him out and create elves, which will also double with doubling season. Oh my god, yep, that's gonna be great. Alright. I shall not attack. And they play a tap land. Looks like they're having some land issues potentially. Alright. Let's see. Can I get him out? No, I have to tap him to get him out. Dang. I was hoping I didn't. Let's get out Nessa. And that's going to get me another elf. So he now taps for 5. Which I could tap him. And get out doubling season. Alright. And we'll end turn. They play a plains. They're getting land down. They're going to get another 2/2. When this card comes into play, they gain 2 life. That's okay. We get another forest. Great. I'm going to add green to my mana pool. Let's do him. Green. That's 1, 2. And then we shall... Oh, yeah, and they come in with double. Alright, so create a... I forgot they come in with double loyalty counters. Create an elf token, which is going to create another elf token, which is going to create another elf token. Good lord. Okay, so now he's going to tap for a lot. He'll tap for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He taps for 9. So we'll tap him. I wish he tapped for 18. That would be great. Alright, let's do Rampant Growth for 2. Get us another forest out. Oh. And we Nessa again. Alright. Should get us Legolas. I already played an elf for the turns. I'd love to play something else like this. Yeah, let's get him out. So when everybody attacks, they have Death Touch. I'll probably just go attack with the 2/2 elves. I still have 3 mana. Let's do Crawl Space. And then we'll attack Nessa and the 2/2 elves. Let's go attack with the War Master as well. Alright. I get to draw cards. They killed my 2/2 elves, but that's fine. Alright, and we shall end. They're on tap 3, get a 2/2 human fire monk out, Dragon Soul Prodigy. Whenever you cast your first omen spell, whatever that is, conjure a duplicate of that card onto the battlefield. It gains haste at the beginning of the next end step. Shuffle it into its owner's library. I don't think you're going to have that much time, my guy. Alright, Forest. Generate green. Create more elves. That's crazy. Okay, so now that's 8, 9, 10, 11. He's going to tap for 11. I could pop him for everything. Or just do him for 10 and then play him for 5, powering him up some more. So he'll be massive. Or just play him for more. Because that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's do that. We're just going to tap him, making X 15. There we go. Oh, I got more. I could do X is 16. Let me do that then. Do him. Other. Okay. X is 16. I forgot about the Nessa energy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oop, that's a bow. That one. And 11. So now I got a 32/32 trample with that gets death touch when I'm attacking. Alright, so they're at 7. I don't want to kill them. So I'm just going to do this. No block Nessa. I get to draw some more cards. We get a land, good. Evolving Wilds. I already played a land this turn. Okay, that's fun. And let's end turn. And they get an 0-3 out. And that's fine because, oh god, he's going to double. 96/96, that's insane. Alright, let's get out a ton more elves. There we go. And Evolving Wilds. Get a green. Pop Evolving Wilds. Get another forest. Nessa goes again. Get another green. Look at all these cards. Cool. Alright. And then let's see. Let's just tap him. And we're up to 17 mana. We're going to play our ape. He's going to come in, fight this guy. We're going to play them. And then, can we play our dragon? We can play our dragon. And we have 2 mana left over. Can't do anything with 2. So in that case, we shall Alpha Strike and win the game. Yay. Monks. Lots of monks. That's a cool fire dragon. Alright. Let's go fight this guy and get that treasure. And then after I get the treasure, I'm going to get the gold. We're going to get the gold. The gold. Alright. Doubling season and our worm token generator. Awesome. No land, but rampant growth. So we'll be up to 3. 3 isn't great. I'm going to have to mulligan this hand. Alright. This is much better. Alright, we're going to get rid of our sword. I'm going first. We are going to Evolving Wild since it's tapped land. Get out a forest. Traveler's Amulet. Get out another forest. And then we'll end. They're going to get a Plains out, tap it, get a Renegade map. When it enters battlefield, tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic lightning card, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. And it's my turn, so a forest. We're up to 3 mana. And let's see. Let's make a copy of our bow. 2 mana, can't do anything, so we'll end turn. They're gonna pop their map to get out of Plains. They're gonna play a 2/2 dwarf. When this card enters the battlefield, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Well, they don't control any other permanents, so that's good. Alright, we'll play our tune, so if we want to get out this elf, we can, which I'm sure I will soon. 4 mana. Let's get out our awesome, amazing super elf that will allow my guys to power up greatly. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get out another Plains, get out a Flying Vigilance Lifelink Dwarf Soldier. Play a Forest. That puts us up to 5 mana. So let's go ahead and just get out the Ruthless Renoner, which will start making him sacrifice his stuff. And I need to attach both bows, but I can't this turn. So we're going to end. They're going to sacrifice their 2/2. They're going to attack me for 2. I can't block it, so that's fun. They're going to get out 2 1/1s, which are great targets for my bows. So, or I could double my attack power. I'd rather shoot them because he'll have to sacrifice him next turn. So let's do bow here. And then bow here. And then let's play him for more mana. And then we'll attack both of them. We're going to shoot him. They're both going to untap, get a 1/1 power up. I'll kill both their guys. They're going to take the 8. And then they have to sacrifice getting rid of their guy. Awesome. Alright, they get another Plains, get a 4/3 flyer out. And gain 5 life from it. Oh, I got to sacrifice my druid. I forgot about that. He is not legendary, so I could actually play another Ruthless guy. I don't have 4 green. That stinks. Alright, so I guess we will get it on another one. Then we'll Alpha Strike. Powering up our guys, shooting his with the bow. They have to discard 2 creatures at the beginning of their turn every time. Let's get them out. If I had her out, I actually could have got Unnatural Growth out, but it doesn't matter because we just won the game. Shoot him, shoot him. There we go. Green deck's doing some work. And not freezing up my computer, which is good. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got a Ember Smith. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, if you pay 1, you may pay 1. If you do, this card deals 1 damage to creature or player. That's okay. Human Soldier, when this card dies, for each non-token creature you controlled that died this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie. Fairy. Hideous End. Looming Shaman. Target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard to their library. That's cool looking. When this card enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, put a 1/1 white bird creature token into the battlefield, then populate. Put a token into the battlefield that's a copy of a token you control. Look at the target opponent's hand. If that player has any creature cards in his hand, he or she discards one of them at random. Use this ability only during your turn. None of these I really care for. Ooh, the pack of cards. Well, I guess I should have got the money first, then fought the cleric on the way to the cards, but I got excited. Okay, so this is a great hand. We'll keep it. Forest, drop off a druid. Now we have 3 mana. We're going to get out Godzilla quick. They get a 1/1 protection from black, which is fine, because we are going to shoot that. Let's attach our bow. And let's... I can't play him. No, I can't. Okay. Let's play another bow. Just get it out. We'll attack, shooting his guy. And they'll get out another 2/1. Alright. Well, I can handle that. Alright, so now let's do... Ooh, they're more ramp too. Let's do... It's 4. Good, I can do both. 1, 2... And then we'll pop that. Exile all cards from that player's graveyard. That's fun. Get us a forest, which you can't play till next turn. We'll attach the bow to him. And then we'll attack. Just doing 1, but doing some damage. That's a 2/2, but I can shoot it for 2, so that's great. Alright, we get another forest out. We are up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 land. So we can play Godzilla in 2 turns. And then I got Hydra's Growth Godzilla, because why not? Alright, we'll attach the war gear to him, since he's our main attacker at this point. And attack. Shooting his guy for 2, taking him out. Hitting him for 4. They're going to get a 3/3 out now. Whenever this card enters the battlefield until your next turn, creatures can attack you or planeswalkers you control unless the controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. Well, that's going to be very simple for me. Alright, let's play our Dryad, and then we'll cultivate. Getting out some forest. Play one of them, get the other to our hand, which you can't play till next turn, correct. Alright, and then... Yeah, next turn we'll get Godzilla. Let's go ahead and attack. Tap 2. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I thought the game messed up and tapped my attacking druid for mana, and I was going to be upset. Oh gosh, that just scared me. Ooh, he's getting... Oh, that's not a Magnus of the Moat. Good. I was kind of worried. Alright, so now we can get out Godzilla. And let's do that. So, Godzilla. 6, 5, 2, 3, 2, 1. Alright, got Godzilla out. I got 2 available, but I'm not going to do him. I'd rather attack because he has to block. Let's attack. Shoot him for 1, shoot him for 1. They're going to double block. I'm not surprised. Let's get rid of him. Or should I get rid of him? Yeah, let's get rid of him. Okay. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get about 1/1 counter on their spirit, but it won't matter because I'm going to super power up Godzilla. Yeah, then we'll attach our war gear to him since it's free. And then let's play him. 1, 2. Let's play him. 1, 2. Now I've played all my cards, so we'll attack. And we'll auto that damage through and win. Sweet. 63 gold. Bunch of clerics. Alright, let's get the 113 gold from that. Get this pack of cards. Okay. What are these angels? 1/5 for 4 angels. That's not great. It's just a flying angel. That's a sweet looking angel. Tap this card, attacking or blocking creatures get 2/2 till end of turn. No. Flying protection from green. I think I already have one of those. Opal sculpt, whatever that is. Each other global enchantment is a creature with power and toughness equal to its converted mana cost, and it's still enchantment. I'm gonna pass on most of these. I don't think there's anything in here I really much care for. A First Strike Knight's cool, but I don't need that. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go all the way around, since it makes us make this long walk. There's the griffin's nest. Let's keep going up. There's another Triceratops. I do like dinosaurs, especially Triceratops, but I want knights so I can actually try to make a real 60 card deck. See, there's just so much stuff here. Look at that. Money, pack of cards, chest. Oh, it's not that much. I think let's fight the angel. How much money do I have? I didn't even pay attention. I probably need to be careful. Alright, this is good. It's a lot of ramp, so hopefully we'll get something big. And that'll be great for us. Traveler's Amulet, get us another forest. Less forest to draw. They're going to tap 2 and get out a Flying Lifelink 1/3. And whenever this card enters the battlefield or you cast a party spell, choose a party creature card in your hand and it's going to get 1/1. Good lord. Alright. Kind of worried about that. Alright, we'll get a forest out. And then we shall tap and put this on there. And you tap 3, 1, 2, 3. And then tap that to play him. And that's all our mana. So we'll end. So I got a 2/2 with Vigilance. They're going to attack me for 1. It's flying, so I can't block it. Alright. And then let's get out our sword, because we'll be able to play it soon. Let's attach our bow. And let's go ahead and venture into a dungeon. And we'll go into the dungeon of the Mad Mage. So I'll gain a life. And then we'll end turn, because attacking... Oh my god, angel spells cost 2 less. I'm probably going to lose this one, actually. They're going to get out a 4/3, and when it enters battlefield, you get a boon with when you cast the next creature spell, that creature enters battlefield with your choice of a 1/1 counter, lifelink counter, or flying counter. I said those out of order. I'm sorry, but I did. Alright, so we got another elf. Somebody's going to be massive with that land. So let's play him. 1, 2. And I don't think I have 7 yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 available. So next turn I can attach the sword, which should be good. And let's go ahead and move this to him. Tap it 1. And we'll end turn. They'll attack me for 7 flying. I can't block it. Or no, they did. I think they did all of them. That one just has vigilance. Oh my gosh. And they're getting... Oh gosh. They're piling up their creatures. That is not good for me. Alright. So now I can attach my sword. Let's do that. Attach it here. And we'll do that. And that. And him. 1 and 2. Alright, that makes him a 7/8. Good lord. Alright, so 7/8. I could copy the bow and I could shoot something for 2. Because he's probably just going to double block. Which stinks. Yeah, I need to copy the bow. And then, oh, I didn't... Well, he didn't block me anyway, good. Alright, so let's attach the bow. And then we'll end. They're attacking with everything, and I lost the game. Yep, I super lost. That's okay. At least it was by an angel. Angels are difficult. Alright, we'll heal up. 429 gold, so I did have quite a bit of gold, but I don't think I lost too much. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Tap, add 5 mana, and draw a card for each color among permanents you control. So it's 7 to tap for 5. Equipped creature gets 2/0, first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. Good lord. That's pretty good equipment. I want that 3. Attach for 3. First strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. It's 300, so I can afford it. Let's see what they got in the multicolor cards. Lord of the Rings card, can't read it. Well, that's still cool. Hatsune Miku, re-owned. It's a flying angel. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, that target's creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard. As it resolves, if you do, return it to your hand. That's beautiful. Well, I'm buying that. I mean, it's Japanese, so I hope I didn't have any plans to buy anything else. Okay, it's 3 drop. I assume it is an enchantment, but we shall find out in a second. Google Translate. Thank you, Google Translate. You are amazing. Please translate Japanese to English. So this card does... There it goes. Assign 2 points of damage of your choice to 1 or 2 target creatures, planeswalkers, and or players. This card deals that much damage to them. Draw a card. So you get to draw a card and you do 2 damage. Alright, that's not bad. So I'll buy that. Do I want to reroll yet? Vigilance. Whenever this card enters the battlefield or attacks, put a warning counter on each other creature you control. You gain 1 life for each creature you control. Yeah, I want to buy that, actually. So we're going to hold up on that one. That's 500. So right now I need 800 gold. Everything comes to dust. Convoke. Exile all creatures except those shared a creature type with a creature that convoke this spell, all artifacts, and all enchantments. Wow. Alright. These others I really care for. Food coma. Oh man. It's a lamb bee. I've never heard of a lamb bee or a bee lamb. Let's see what they're... Ooh, I still like I just like the way this card looks. Even though it's probably not the best card. That guy just turns into a 13/13 demon. That's insane. Alright, white cards. Another bee lamb. Does this have like a name under it? Bumble sheep. Busy as a bumble sheep. That's cool. When this card enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until food coma leaves the battlefield, create a food token. And I got a Final Fantasy card. Moogle Merchant, which has lifelink, and I can tap him. Target opponent gains control of an artifact, another target permanent you control, if they do draw a card. So if I get something that's not good and I want to give it to my opponent, I could use him. Let's go in here and sell. I thought I had some stuff already listed for sale. I guess not. That's okay. I'm just not gonna sell right now. Go back. Let's see what's going on up top. Lands are okay. Nothing I really care for. Mutant Beast. I thought I bought him. Did I not? Maybe I bought another one, but it's not saying I did. First strike, protect from black and red. That's not bad. I need to buy this. Okay. Let's do the mission here. Slivers. Hivestone. Nice. You get Hivestone when you beat the Sliver Queen. Alright. Excuse me, but it looks like you're well traveled. Oh my god. Deliver mail, which means I won't make stuff here cheaper. Well, I need to buy stuff here, so that doesn't help me. Let's store this place. Let's see what's over here. I got a lot of specialty stuff. Weasel Mercenary. Death Touch Snake. Whenever a creature you control Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. That is pretty good. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature, where X is the number of allies you control. Nice. The snake would be good with my other snake that gives everybody Death Touch when they attack. Rock Hydra, that's an old card. I used to have it. That's how old it is. Okay, let's head over here. See what's in this one. That's a cool dragon spirit. The Allfather, Assassin's Creed God. When this card has indestructible as long as there are 4 or more cards in your historic cards in your graveyard. Whenever this card or another legendary creature you control dies, return target legendary creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I'm going to be buying him because he's Assassin's Creed, of course. He's 300. I need a lot of money. Anything in the white creatures? Colts. God of Favored. First strike protection from God creatures. Oh wow, what is this? The God of War. Kronos. I forgot his name, how to say it. Anyway. Okay. So, I don't really want those. What's up here? We got angels. That's cool planes. That's cool planes as well. I like that. I like that too. I like all these cards. I need so much money. That's sick angel. That's a cool looking angel. That's cool. This angel flips to a robot angel. That's angel. First strike, lifelink. Other angel control get 1/1 and lifelink. Good lord. And it's only a 5-drop. Oh my god. Flying first strike. If source would deal combat damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, that source deals double that damage. And then if a source would deal damage to you or permanent you control, prevent half of it. So I need that too. So that's $1,000. Let's star this place. Let's see if we can do the mission here. If they actually have a mission I could do. There's that bird Lightbringer again. And other enchant creatures you control have flying. Whenever you attack a player, create a 1/1 enchantment token that's tapped and attacking that player. That's cool. So it also creates tokens. I need a lot of money. As you approach Channel Square, a man climbs down from packed wagon. Yep. And he wants me to clear out a place. I know. I want them removed. Yep, accept the quest. Who am I removing? Alright. Quest. Eviction notice. Track. Back. It's straight south. Oh my god, how far south is it? Oh, it's at the bottom of the Whitelands. Come on. I do want to make those angels cheaper, which probably aren't going to be there anyway once I'm done with this. I want to go over here, check out this place, and then we'll head down to the eviction notice. Try to make some money there. But like I said, there's going to be another change in like, it's gonna be another video in between to me getting that eviction notice done and getting back here. So hopefully those angels stay and a lot of the other cards stay, but I'm gonna need to get a lot of money if I want to buy all this stuff. Alright, more slivers, spell cards. You may play lands from your graveyard. That's cool. A flute that looks like a dragon. Shuffle your library for create a card X or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. That's good. Bag of tricks. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just teleport to the White Castle. Yes. And then we shall go straight down from there to the eviction notice. We go down, 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 and a ring of fire, a burning ring of fire. Phyrexian. Oh, don't get stuck. I don't want to fight the Phyrexian. Pretty sure it's Phyrexian. Oh, I've already done this, didn't I? Yep. Sad. Let's fight the knight. See if I get some good knight cards. Armored knights. Alright, we will play. And we got a lot. These are a lot of good cards. So we're going to keep it. It's a little dangerous, but I think we can handle it. Alright, Evolving Wilds. So I think we can handle it as I almost misclick, ending my turn before doing everything I need to do. Alright, now we'll end. They're going to play a plateau and get out a 1/1 first strike with haste. Hit me for 1. We're going to get a forest down. We're up to 3 mana. Let's get out. Let's get out our 3/3 ranger. And we'll attach the bow to him, which will allow us to attack. They're going to get a 2/2 token out that equips their equipment to them. Whenever equipped creature and at least another creature attacks, they get to draw a card. But I got a forest, which will allow me to get some more ramp down. So let's do ramp first. It is more important. We'll get a Dungeon of the Mad Mage to gain a life. Tap, add X mana of any color, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn, which would be 1, but it doesn't matter. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. So next turn I tap for 5. So I could play this, attach the bow, and then shoot this guy and attack. Which we're not attacking this turn. They're going to tap 3, get out a Paladin, or a Human Knight, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. Aurora and Equipment Scales cost 1 less to cast. Ooh, that would be good for me. Making my equipments cheaper. Alright, so now let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will venture more into the dungeon, put this on top of my deck, and we'll get out our awesome elf, attach this bow to him, attach the bow. Thank you. And then they untapped with the power up. That's awesome. You know what? We'll just Alpha Strike. We're going to shoot this guy. And he'll untap and get a power up. They're just going to take these 7 damage. And then they're going to play an equipment. A critical creature gets 1/1 for each creature you control. And then, they're going to create a token to reach that too. uh, which will give a token a 3/3 power up. As long as this card is enchanted or equipped, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. Okay. Elvic Mystic. Play him. Create a treasure token. I can tap this for 1, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 available. I think getting out him would be best because I'll be able to tap him for green and him, which will power them up. And I could play the the ape, which actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 mana available, so I can't play the ape yet. So let's unnatural growth. It's gonna be 5, so that's gonna tap for everything, but all my guys untap. Get a 1/1 power up. And then when I go to attack, they'll all double. Awesome. So then we'll attack. Because I'm not worried about his guys. Shoot that for 1. They're all going to block. Oh, mostly all of them block my 10/10. 5, 3, 2. Which will take out the majority of all of his stuff. Awesome. And then we'll end. They're going to attack with their 3/3. I'll just take it. Alright, and then my turn. Elvic Champion. Oh, that's good too. Alright, I think we'll just get out the ape, attack, and win the game. Yep, let's do that. So, 1, 2, 3, and 2. 1, 2. So do that. Green. Both of them on tap. The ape comes down, fights this guy, who is indestructible. I didn't realize that. I don't have that much mana left. Well, that stinks. Alright, so we'll attack. I'll get rid of his creatures. I don't know how the indestructible one survived. I mean, died. That's kind of confusing. They're not going to attack. That's good. All my creatures get a 1/1 power up and superpowers, basically. Alright, so Elvish Champion. 1, 2, 3. Now they're even stronger. And let's go to attack. Double everyone's attack. Alpha Strike. Destroy this. They're going to block the 16/16, which has trample. And we win. Negative 39 damage. Nice. Ooh. Cat Knight. He looks cool. I like that. Wandering Knight is 4-drop. First strike, Cat Knight, 3/3. When this card has double strike, this card has double strike as long as 2 or more equipments are attached to it. Attach all equipment you control to this card. Ooh, I like that. That'd be good for an equipment deck. First strike, Vigilance, Lifelink. When this card enters the battlefield, you may put an Aurora or enchantment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield attached to him. That's also good. Equip creature. So I need to fight more armored knights. Maybe this whole place that I'm going to is going to have armored knights in it. Maybe. I doubt it. Why would I get that lucky? We'll get down here. We'll fight a few of the guys. Oh, nope. Or not. Well, I could beat a Raven pretty quickly, I believe. Let's see. Just depends on how good of a hand I get. It's actually a pretty good hand, so we're going to keep it. And they'll go first, playing a tap land. And then I'll get Nessa. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So now, let's play a forest. And then we will play our Scarab Ranger. And in turn, they're going to get out a Plains, get out a Stormcrow 1/2 flying. Of course it has flying. Alright, so now I'll have 3, get out Nessa, which will give us an extra mana next turn when I play a forest. And we'll end. Oh, we got protection for blue. I should have. I guess that would be a good blocker since I only got the 1 flyer. Now I need to shoot that crow. So he played a Crow of Dark Tidings. Spooky. Alright, we're getting extra land, or extra mana when we play our land. So now we have 1, 4, 5 mana. We could play this, turn everything into an elf, which won't really help me till next turn. Can't play him. I've already played a land for turn. So yeah, let's just do that. We'll pop our amulet for another forest to play for next turn. Right? Yep. And that still leaves us with 4 available. Let's play out the Nexus to turn everybody into everything. I should have attached the bow, but I didn't. He can fly over him, so I'm just going to go and attack for 3. Because he's not going to block it. He doesn't feel like losing his crow. He's going to play a 2/2 crow that comes into play tapped. All my lands now are forest. I get an additional land. Let's play our 6/6 awesome dude, which has vigilance, leaving us with none mana. No open mana, of course. That's fun. Alright, and then we'll attack with him and her. They're going to double block Nessa, which could kill both of his guys. And then he has to mill 2. He's going to get out another crow. I'll get a forest out. And then let's play him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then copy him once. Got it. 1 copy. Auto. Now my guy's at 8/8. And he's at 3/3. I still have 1 available, so we'll attach the bow. Then we will Alpha Strike, shooting this guy with the bow, so he only has 1 blocker, which means he loses the game. Sweet. Now I can do a Raven pretty quickly. Alright. Rogue Assassin. 70 gold. Sweet. Alright. We're almost to the eviction notice cave, which is here. We've got a Sphinx chasing after us, and we're fighting snakes. You know who doesn't have a lot of money? Snakes. They have a big lack of pockets to be carrying money. Alright, we are at an hour. I'm not trying to do super long episodes right now, so we shall end it at the hour. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in that next video. Alright? Bye, y'all.